Evening all, Remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Quest video. Now PAX East is kicking off this week, so in the next couple of days we're going to have PAX East in Boston, and they're going to be showing lots of new Oculus Quest stuff. Now all the developers and Oculus have been going crazy. They've been confirming all sorts of titles all over the place, and we have 50 confirmed titles. So if you look down below at the bottom of the screen, you'll see all 50 listed, so you can have a little look for yourself on which ones you fancy. But I'm going to quickly go through each of them, not spend much time on them because there's 50 titles. It would take me all day to give you a proper overview, but let me know in the comments down below if there are any you want me to do a deeper dive on, and maybe I'll do that. I'll be looking at some games on the Rift that are coming to the Quest, so maybe, you know, if you want me to do more of those, let me know. But let's have a quick jump in. So first up we have Creed Rise to Glory, boxing game, so you can sort of see the price there. That's on the Rift. I imagine Quest titles will be very similarly priced, so don't expect big discounts, don't expect Oculus Go levels of cheap games. But Creed, yeah, boxing game, obviously based on the Rocky series. Beat Saber, we all know what Beat Saber is, hitting, slashing notes as they come at you. All the sort of default stuff is in there, all the tracks, should be quite exciting. We also have Sports Scramble, or Tennis Scramble as it was originally called. So this is a game they showed off at OC5 last year. Pretty cool there. That's meant to be a bit of fun. Super Hot, I've done a video on that, so you can have a look at that if you want to. But that's obviously dodging. Every time you move, the bad guys don't move unless you move. And then you pick up stuff and throw it and smash them and all that sort of stuff. Robo Recall, shooting robots, grabbing them, destroying them. Fun game. We also have Facial Fears 2. So here's a sort of preview from VR Focus website, where it looks like it's shown off sort of spiders. This was shown off even at OC5 as well. So we all like a bit of Facial Fears. So Facial Fears 2, even better. We also have Dead and Buried 2. So this is a sequel to Dead and Buried. Looks pretty cool. Lots of new trailers out, and I'll put links to all these things that I'm linking to down below. So if you want to kind of have a check them out and watch all these videos and that sort of stuff, you can do. So Dead and Buried, most people probably know what that is already. Vacation Simulator. So everyone wants these vacation games. I know my kids do. They love to play them on the Rift. So Vacation Simulator is coming along with Job Simulator. So you're going to have both of those. Good stuff. Shadow Point. Virtual Reality Oasis did a video on this the other day, interviewing the developers and that sort of thing. So it's a puzzle game where you kind of match up shadows and that sort of thing to progress through the world. That looks pretty smart. Moss, cute little puzzle game where you control the little mouse. What was he called? Quill. That's it. Meet Quill. I've got a video on that where I played it on the Rift, so if you want to check that out, you can. We have Vader Immortal, which is a multi-part sort of interactive story. So I'm not sure exactly yet whether you'll be sort of swinging lightsabers yourself or just interacting. We don't know, but that's one definitely keep an eye out on. Windlands 2, where you sort of swing from branch to branch, even tree to tree. Sort of going through levels. Another popular title on the Oculus Rift. Fruit Ninja VR, I'm sure everyone knows what Fruit Ninja is these days. Fruit jumps up on the screen, you slash it with a sword. I'm sure that'd be fun. Rush on the Oculus Go as well, this one. So this is sort of wingsuit, sort of flying. You jump off the side of a cliff and then you fly and race your way to the bottom. That's a pretty good one to play on the Quest. VR Chat, this is a fan favourite, which I'm sure everyone was hoping was coming. This should be interesting because VR Chat's a lore unto itself as it is, and now it's on the Oculus Quest, so that one's going to be a fun one. So keep an eye on that one. I imagine we'll be doing some streams and stuff from there. Ultra Wings, this one's on Go as well already. This is a flight simulator, sort of slightly cartoony, but quite realistic in a way, in the way it controls, so one to enjoy there. Drop Dead, another one that's on the Go as well already. Shooting zombies. We all like a good bit of zombie shooting. Virtual reality. This is a fun one. This is a sort of single player narrative driven thing where it's a bit like the characteristics of sort of Portal, but without the portals. But I guess the headsets are portals. But you basically put on different headsets and you've got to help AI do certain things. So that's a bit of fun. We've also got Veer. So Veer, the video and movie player app. Long time sponsor of the channel as well, but they're coming to the Oculus Quest, so definitely want to kind of keep an eye out there. Lots of cool VR content to enjoy. 11 Table Tennis VR table tennis game. Why not? Angry Birds VR, Isle of Pigs. We would like a bit of Angry Birds. This is quite a new one for the Oculus Rift and other headsets, so it's quite nice that that's coming as well. Dance Central. So Dance Central got announced the other day, so we can now do some dancing in VR. Should be pretty fun. Want to help lose a bit of weight? I'm sure I could probably use that, so I'll be jumping on that one. Rec Room, a social app. So if you don't know what Rec Room is, it's on the Rift and all the sort of big boy VR ones, platforms. It's a sort of social app where you create your own little avatar, you can make little rooms, you can play lots of different games. They've even got a Battle Royale type game in there. That's going to be fun. That's all cross-platform as well, so we should be able to play with other platforms. Quite good. Apex Construct, an action sort of adventure game, shooting stuff and going through a sort of I'm not sure if it's post-apocalyptic or not, but I've never played it, but that's definitely one to kind of keep an eye on. It's a very popular one on the Rift. Space Pirate Trainer, this is kind of one of those fun ones to stick people in and show them stuff. Lots of fun stuff to play in this game, dodging targets and shooting stuff and just kind of enjoying the kind of the VR world. What else we got now? Pixel Ripped 1989. I've done a video on this one for the Rift, showing you know, potentially what it could look like on the Quest. So this is all kind of 2D but in 3D in a 360 world, where you can play pretty much with a control pad if you want to, and as the levels progress you kind of go up the game's console graphics, as it were. So that's a fun one to keep an eye on. Loco Dojo, a multiplayer sort of mini game type thing, a bit like WarioWare, sort of Mario Party type stuff, where you got to do little mini games as you kind of go around a board game. That should be quite fun in multiplayer. What else do we have here? Rhythm of the Universe. So here we go. So some sort of story-based 7-part title, I believe. Not much known or seen about it, but there's some screenshots there. As I say, I'll link this down below. Big screen. So we all know what big screen is, I'm sure. Allows you to share your PC and watch content with other people in a cinema or a living room or whatever. Great little social app, that one. The Under Presence, which is an interactive live theatre for the Oculus Quest. So as I say, I'll leave links down below to all this so you can sort of check these out. Sorrento VR. I had to think about what it was called then. Kind of skipped my head. So top selling VR action game, probably the best cyber ninja simulator ever. So if you want to be a ninja in that, there you go. That's a popular one on the Rift. This one is Project VR Fishing. So this is something I've already played, and I've got a VR 180 video on me playing on the Oculus Go, but it's coming to the Oculus Quest as well. So the backgrounds and stuff are photorealistic, and it's very, very well done. So very cool looking. So I'm sort of impressed by this one. So it'll be interesting to play this on the Quest, and I wonder if you didn't get to wriggle it in proper style. I wonder. Yeah, we'll have to see. High Fidelity, another social app where you create your avatar and you go around and create little worlds and hang out with people and that sort of thing. Quiver, a sort of bow shooter, sort of wave-based shooter. It's on the Oculus Go. I'm not sure if it's this version or the Steam version that's come into the Oculus Quest, but this is quite a fun game. As I say, sort of trolls and monsters coming at you, and you've got to kill them with your bows and arrows. Groundhog Day VR, it's sort of based on the film, I believe, a sequel sort of story-based thing, so interesting one to kind of keep an eye on there. What else do we have here? Bait, a cute fishing game on the Oculus Go already. It's free. If it comes out on the Oculus Quest, it's free as well. Bargain. It's a bit of fun. I think it's got some in-app purchases, but it is well worth it. Very well polished. Nostos, is that how you say it? What is this? This is a massively multiplayer game, cross-platform, so that should be quite interesting to play on your Quest, on the go. Not on the go, but on the Quest. Journey of the Gods is Left 4 Dead, but on the Quest. So this looks pretty cool. So look at these screenshots here. This little owl and hacking and slashing. It's got a very cool art style to it. So that's a cool one to keep an eye on. Covert is a fun one. It's on the Oculus Go at the moment. You basically, one person uses the headset, they're in VR, they're a thief, and then somebody's on a mobile device, like a mobile phone, and they sort of have to be the hacker and help people through. So you play 2-player on 2 different devices. So that'd be quite cool to come to the Quest as well. Tokyo Chronos, that's a graphic novel, so it's an expensive one, but it's meant to be 15 to 20 hours worth of graphic novel, and it is 3D, it is all subtitled, but if you like that sort of thing, it's done by the same people who do Sword Art Online, so if you like that anime, you'd maybe like this. the Brookhaven experiment, so horror zombie game experience. Nature Treks VR, a sort of chilled out experience just for winding down after you've been killing zombies, I guess. You can sort of put yourself in a forest and move around and chill out and that sort of thing. Dance Collider, dance rhythm game. I've done a video on this looking at the Rift version, kind of obviously comparing it to what it would probably be like on the Quest. A fun one that is. That was actually quite good fun, I think. The Climb, so a climbing game. So you use both your hands to climb up mountains and it gives you vertigo. This is another one that I've done a video on, playing the Rift version compared to the Quest. V-Time XR, we all know what V-Time is. This is a 4-player sort of chat room type experience. You can invite your friends and create 4 people in a room. You just sit there chatting. You can share your 360 photos with other people. Ocean Rift, underwater sort of experiences. This one's been on the Rift for a long time and on the go. You can basically kind of underwater looking around and various things going out, so you can kind of chill out and that. Altspace VR, another social app. So this is one of these cross-platform ones where you can play with different people and create rooms and chat with each other and go to events. Quite often sort of VR people or not even VR people, various people create VR events that you can go to and experience, which is quite cool. First person tennis. So this was another one that I've done a video on. It's a tennis game, very well done. Sort of works very well. I'd be interested to see this on the Quest. And last but not least, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. This is where one person plays, has a bomb in front of them. They have various things and triggers that they can cut and touch and spin, and other people have the guide to this, and they have to basically talk to them and kind of explain how to disarm the bomb. So if you see a certain trap, the people on the other end of the phone have to kind of explain it to you. So they can't see the bomb, you've got to talk to them, and vice versa sort of thing to be able to diffuse it. So pretty cool, and that's a pretty awesome lineup. So there's a lot of titles there to be excited about. 50 already, so they can only get more. They can only increase it and add more and more titles. So pretty exciting stuff, and I don't know what you're looking forward to, but I think pretty much any of these are going to be amazing experiences to get a hold of. It'd be interesting to see, I think for me, I've got a lot of these on the Rift, what they're going to look like on the Quest. I've seen some comparisons of Robo Recall to the Quest version already. It doesn't look favourable, but you've got to remember that that's you know, a mobile processor in a wireless headset, compared to a $2-3 grand PC. So you've got to be realistic, but the experience I think is going to be the thing that's going to be important. How does it play? Does it play smooth? You're using both controllers, you're ducking, you're moving around. Well, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to grab these sort of things and just dive in. I can't wait. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about these games and apps. What are you looking forward to? Which ones are your standout ones? If you could only have 3, which 3 would you choose? Let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. I'm giving you a virtual high five.